One. Of the 49 victims of the Orlando massacre shooting, one of them was a potential basketball player here at Mercyhurst Northeast. Dozens of protesters chanting tonight for justice, not only for local violence, but for victims across the country. Despite the large amount of evidence presented during the case, the sister of Jonathan Beard says he is innocent until proven guilty. More than 3,000 people are coming out today to sample beer out on the bay, making it the largest event in history. The 10th annual Roar on the Shore brings thousands of riders across the country to downtown Erie. Today, these firefighters go into a real-life fire to make sure they are prepared for the worst. Local organizations have reached out to the Mill Creek Township supervisors to try and reopen this once popular golf course. The board is taking the first step in this long process to see if LECOM is still qualified as a nonprofit organization, and if they do, the board will reconsider. The fans are going crazy tonight here at Buffalo Wild Wings for the final game of the Cavs and Warriors. One man is dead and another person injured following a crash on Interstate 79. The Memorial Day accident happening just after 5 on one of the most heavily traveled holidays. An RV crushed by a tree after crashing into the ditch. Drivers passing stopping to help.
And all I see is a trailer and a tree on top of it, and the windshield's completely broken, and my dad decided to pull over because he wanted to help with whoever needed help there.
The coroner said the man pronounced dead at the scene appears to be a 70-year-old from New York. His wife, also in the motorhome, is responsive and taken to the hospital. Traffic is restricted to one lane on I-79 northbound. Police say the front tire on the RV blew out, causing the driver to veer off the road. After the tire blew on the RV, it traveled about 200 feet before ending in the ditch.
Tire popped and you're driving a vehicle that size, they become difficult to steer and navigate with.
The woman, before taken to UPMC Hammett, did tell first responders about 3 dogs in the RV. 2 have been rescued and 1 remains missing. Students and community members continue to come together to donate time, money, and prayer to the Melashewski family. Ian Melashewski is a Cathedral Prep student who suffered a traumatic spinal cord injury a few months prior during a wrestling tournament in Ohio. The Cork 1794 restaurant donates 20% of their profits tonight to the Ian Melashewski Special Needs Trust. Live music, 50/50 raffle tickets, special menu, and cocktails, all for a great cause.
A special Ian menu. Ian's known to eat the biggest thing on any menu that he has. So we have 3. We have a cowboy burger with a fried egg on it, and a brisket, a really giant Reuben, and a prime rib.
Ian's mom, Hayley, is a waitress at the Cork and good friends with the owners. The business wants to open their restaurant to the public to earn as much support as possible. Ian has made an impact on many people, according to his aunt, Sarah Land.
If it was just the fact of mind over matter or spirit that could get him up on his feet again, he would have walked out the hospital.
Prep students have even donated t-shirts to sell tonight to increase the amount of benefits donated to Ian's Trust Fund.
People have been so giving and so kind and so caring. You know, they just say, we want to do this for Ian.
He is surprised to see all the love and support people are showing. Anyone who knows Ian is reaching out to help in any way they can. His aunt says he is getting stronger each and every day. Ian continues to fight in a Pittsburgh hospital to get back up on his feet, but the family needs help with rising medical bills. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. The world mourns the loss of the legend in boxing. Muhammad Ali passes away Friday at 74 years old.
He was such a warrior. He fought the best fighters in the world.
Ali died in a Phoenix hospital. Reports say he was admitted the day before due to respiratory problems and died from organ failure. The 3-time heavyweight champion battled Parkinson's disease.
Absolutely, I tried to fight like him when I was a boxer, like him. Yeah, he was really out of this world, a great person.
After the announcement of Ali's death, touching tributes poured in from people around the world. The connection here in Erie has locals left with heavy hearts today.
He was a great fighter and a good person.
Professional boxer Lou Bizzarro says Muhammad Ali was a fighter inside and out of the ring. Dan Barbender got the chance to drive Ali around Erie on his visits.
It was his principles and his spirit. He brought a lot of spirit to the sport of boxing and to the world in general. He made things exciting no matter what the subject was.
Dr. Matthew McCartney says that Muhammad Ali lived a lot longer than expected with Parkinson's disease.
It sounds like with Muhammad Ali, he was having respiratory problems. Pneumonia is a common cause of death for people with Parkinson's. If they get chest infections and things like that, they may not clear their secretions as well.
Ali's funeral will be held Friday in Louisville. Congress members shoot down proposed gun regulations. We'll see what community members have to say. The political fallout continues following 4 failed votes in the Senate last night, which would have tightened gun control measures considering the Orlando nightclub shooting.
Boston bombing that happened a few years ago, they tried to get guns. They couldn't. So it worked on an aspect, but what did they end up doing? They made a bomb out of a pressure cooker and still killed people.
The White House says it will support any bill using common sense measures to help keep guns out of the wrong hands. Folks we talked to are not leaning towards either side, but more in the middle. Locals are unsure of how much protection the government can provide with future gun laws.
Internet sales, you don't know who's buying it. Gun shows, there should still be some form of waiting period of or proving at least who you are.
I'm pro Second Amendment. I don't think it should be tampered with.
This was the first attempt made by legislators to prevent another incident like the one in Orlando from happening, but Democrats say it won't be the last.